Well, it's a Friday night. I've done some upgrades on the truck, a little bit in the back end there with some new carpet and so on. And we're going stealth camping again. All right, shocking, it looks like a pickup truck. Wow. This T has a straight edge to keep my fingers out of the way, since I'd like to keep them. All right. Now to cut around that. I got the carpet cut and laid in here. Now to clean it up, tidy it up, and start putting my stuff back in. This is my pad that I use between my mattresses and my bed. It just keeps them, they're just foam, so it keeps them from snagging on anything and gives a little bit of extra breathing room in there. Together, it makes it tolerable for me. Really think maybe I need to get a different mattress. I probably have to buy something for this. If you guys have any suggestions on, a mattress that, might be this thick or this thick, that's not gonna collapse under a guy that's over 200 pounds. No. All right, I had some help here, but he doesn't want to be on the video. Well, you might laugh at me, but I am duct taping the suckers back up there. So you can see getting the Reflectix back up. I just like the privacy of them not being able to look in the windows, hoping to limo tint the back windows so that I'll be able to use screens, which I need to get installed yet. They are no longer there, but I have a friend that has a hardware store and all the supplies to do that, so I will need to get that done. We're gonna try in the truck this time and hope we can find an appropriate place to park, even though this truck kind of sticks out. We'll see how we do. All right, we're here getting supper. I'm ordering supper rather than trying to make it here in the vehicle.
24? You can wait from here, sir.
Okay. Thank you. Well, when I come into town here for one of these camping things, I love to have Oriental food. So stop and get Panda Express. It's not really fast food, kind of, sort of, not sort of anyhow. But we got steak and shrimp and Beijing beef. So that's my awesome favorite there. And I'm positive it's fat-free and super healthy for those that are trying to lose, want to lose. Well, anyhow, it's good tasting. Thanks. This is downtown Port Huron, Michigan. Just driving through here, doing a little more scouting. Right down here by, you have a big drawbridge. Well, it's not real big, but it's big for this area. Pretty cool. This is the drawbridge that we're going to go over here. Boats come in here. To my right and left. To the left is St. Clair River, which goes down from Lake Huron all the way down eventually to Detroit, through the Detroit River, but you have to go through a big lake, and I forget what the name of it is. Across the river there, that would be Ontario. Some of the beauty of this area in Port Huron is the boardwalk, or where you can walk along the St. Clair River. Across there is Sarnia, Ontario. Right there's a ship that has come in that's been, I assume, either loading or unloading. The St. Clair River goes down to Lake St. Clair, I believe, and then on the other end of that big giant lake, the Detroit River flows out, and that goes down all the way to Detroit. Well, I'm finally here, parked in the parking lot where I'm staying. I am taking on the idea of parking in plain sight with other vehicles that are parked around. Hopefully, nothing transpires. One thing I want to do is, I've said before, is drop this bed down maybe another 6 inches, but I think in order to do that I have to redesign what I'm doing with the bed. So I put everything together so I could see what was going on in here again, and I've got a new idea. So I can sit up in here, but I do have to duck my head pretty good, so I don't like that. I really would like to be able to sit up, if not completely, all the way, most of the way anyhow. And I figure another 6 inches, if I could drop it that far, would work, but I'm not sure I can drop it that far. I need a tall cap for the truck, but I just can't seem to find one. Actually, I found one, but it was ugly as sin, and I'm not doing that to my truck. I got the Reflectix put back up yesterday. It is held up by man's best friend, duct tape. So I will have to redo that. It is nice having these little LED lights in here. Not too bright, lights everything up enough to see what's going on. So I have my little cabinet here, got my buddy heater, and I stopped and bought some extra propane. They had it, so I grabbed a couple extra cylinders, extra blanket, which I'm sure I won't need, and then bought a new candle, left a lighter up in the cab of the truck. It's so bright. And I bought this little, I bought that corner thing to lean up against. So little by little, I'm getting a little bit more in here. It's hard when you use your vehicle. I use this truck as a truck. So when I want to do this, I have to clean it out, put it all in here. Right now I have a big pillow covering this window because I don't have any Reflectix on it. So my intention is to turn the lights off as soon as I'm done a little bit filming here, and then it won't matter so much. Again, hiding in plain sight. So for the back hatch for security, it does lock on the outside, but it does not lock when you're in here. So what I've done right now, just to get by, is I got a very, very tight bungee cord right there, going down to the bottom where there's tie-offs in this bed that are bolted in. That bungee cord is super, super tight. And then I have a double bungee going over to this side, over here where there's another latch. And I've got it attached there. So I'm not expecting it to stop someone from getting in here, but it will slow them down in time for me to wake up and protest, I guess. Well, it's not real cold in here. It's about 38 or so. But we're gonna get the heater going. Maybe put a new propane cylinder in it. For those of you that are concerned that I don't have a carbon monoxide detector, I do, and I've run it before with the window open. It never goes off, ever. But I will not let this run all night anyhow. It'd be too hot in here. Well, good morning. As you can hear, there's quite a bit of traffic out there. I'm definitely a rookie at this, camping in places like this. Right now, stealth camping is not going well in the truck. It went really well using the van. The van, so many people have that van, and that color does not stick out. This truck, being red with a blue tailgate and a different color bed, sticks out kind of like a sore thumb. So I do not think until I get this thing painted or I get some things changed around that this is going to be the choice for stealth camping. We'll have to do something different. The birds are singing out there. With all the traffic, I tossed and turned most of the night. I can only leave it run about 5 minutes in here before it drives you out of here. It's so warm. But the heat will be good for a little bit. Well, I gotta get things around here and get out of here. Organize and straighten stuff up in here so that way when I'm ready to exit the vehicle, I exit, start the truck, and get out of here. So this is where I chose to park out by the road in a parking lot close to a major highway. Way too loud, too busy, too much going on.